lovely world. So, look, I know I have not read or, fully understand the world of Sherlock Holmes. I've seen a lot of movies that were based around Sherlock Holmes. Now, I'm not saying I know there's a whole lot more different versions of Sherlock Holmes than the ones I'm going to talk about, and there's so many different styles of or different cases that Sherlock Holmes has worked on over the course of his time in the Victorian era of the world. Look, the Sherlock Holmes that I have watched are the Johnny Depp and Jude Law version. As, Johnny Depp plays Sherlock Holmes and Jude Law plays Watson. Now, there could be different versions that you know about that other than that one. I just finished watching a movie. Now, I did not know this. And maybe it's because I haven't read the books or I haven't, dive deep into Sherlock Holmes' lifestyle. But according to this movie that I just watched called Enola Holmes, he has a sister. And he also has a brother, which they really don't show a whole lot of or talk a whole lot of about his family life. And, it's interesting to learn. Now, I'm no detective, and I don't know how to solve puzzles like Sherlock Holmes did back in his time when he was around and solving all these different cases that he solved. Now, I don't know if it's I'm not sure if it's a true story or if he really lived and solved all these cases that have been solved. If it's a true story or not, I can't dispute that. I can't tell you if that's the truth or not. I just find it interesting that there's so many different perspectives of Sherlock Holmes and his family and the cases that he's solved. Whether it's on Netflix, whether it's Johnny Depp's version, whether it's someone else's portrayal of Sherlock Holmes over the course of the past 200 years, I think it is since he's been alive. I'm not 100% sure on that. I mean, you've got Benedict Cumberbatch who plays him. You've got there's been a lot of TV shows that have been done about him. There's a lot of other shows that have been done about him, like Elementary is basically about Sherlock Holmes, and Watson's a female in that, or a woman in that show. There's just so many different versions of Sherlock Holmes that have been made into TV shows, movies, things of that nature, and it's interesting to me how he solves his case by using his brain. Now, if I were to solve cases, I would be using my brain too. But I'm not a detective. I'm not as smart as Sherlock Holmes was when he deducted the clues that he did for his cases and stuff like that. And his sister, according to this movie, is just as smart as he is, and can to figure out all the clues and lead them to the bad guys in the films and in the TV shows and stuff like that. And it's very interesting. Now, I would recommend you watch Enola Holmes because it's a great film. It's got Millie Bobby Brown. It's got Sam Claflin. It's got, Helena Bodman. I can't remember her full name. It's got Henry Cavill. It's got a bunch of amazing characters in it. And it's just an amazing film. I started watching it last night and I finished it just now, right before I filmed this video. And it's very interesting to see, the dynamics of that Victorian England era that he lived in and she lived in and the whole family kind of lived in. So I thought I'd just share that with you guys today because I found it very interesting to learn a little bit more about Sherlock's home family life or family that he has and stuff like that. And it's not just this one particular film. It's not just the Johnny Depp version that I've seen with with Jude Law. There's so many other different versions of it that are out there in the world. Whether like I said, whether it's a TV show, whether it's a movie, whether it's the books, whatever you read about Sherlock Holmes, it's interesting to learn about his lifestyle, basically. Now, I would like to wish Sarah Furtado a happy birthday today and Britt Morgan a happy birthday today. So, and anyone else who has a birthday on this 24th day of September, which means there's only 6 days left until October. Or 6 days left of September, and then October starts next week. I think it's a week from today that October starts, so that should be interesting. I'm going to let you guys go. I will see you tomorrow with the brand spanking new vlog. Y'all know the drill. Keep it real. Bye-bye.